Hello, Virgo. We are looking at your current energies. Let's take a look into where you are at right now. We'll dive right into it. I hope you have been well. Oracle's gift for Virgo shining through at the bottom of the deck. Nice energy here. Look at that. Oracle's gift. This goes into, I think it's my last reading actually, I'm feeling for you guys, where the Oracle's gift, I think you had something to do with intuition and being a seer or being an empath or something of that nature. Your gift's starting to develop. Now, I feel that this is continuing. I feel that you have, if it's resonating with you, I feel that you definitely have some kind of gift that is inspiring you to look within. I feel that you have an opportunity here to dive into the depths of your intuitiveness, maybe even clairvoyancy, second sight, etc. Is it second sight? Is that what I'm picking up on? So yeah, it's a very, very strong, I feel, ability that you have within yourself. And for some of you, you might be shining through with it. You might be putting it into maybe your work or integrating it into some kind of business or even just in how you are showing up. I feel it's also arriving more authentically, or I should say, maneuvering through life, or even just being more authentic, and even for some of you feeling safe to be spiritual, thinking back ages ago when it was not safe to be a seer or a spiritualist. Now it's, I feel, becoming more in tune with that and acknowledging who you really are, your outcome. Okay. Ooh, bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Water. So there could be a relationship around you. And maybe some of you are consulting with I don't know. I'm going to stay with my first feeling about this, that you are the oracle, that you are tuning in with yourself, maybe to do with a relationship as well. There could be a relationship around you. It could be family. It could be a love relationship, etc. Let's take a look underneath what's going on. The Four of Earth. Yeah, I feel that just one sec. I just want a little bit more. Page of Fire. It's interesting. There could be a relationship around you, but you might be very protective over it. You might be very guarded. It's sort of like a relationship that, or even if you want a relationship, it's something that you might want, but then there's a lot of protection around it. I feel that the Four of Earth, I feel that very guarded, very protective, but the Page of Fire is sort of, maybe there's a lot of passion there. Maybe some of you just want to fling. I don't know. It could be something like that, or maybe you want a more kind of fun relationship. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So you could be even... But then I feel that a part of you might also be very protective. I feel that you may be very guarded, or even very holding back in some kind of way there. Okay, so you have the Three of Fire, and what else? There's a pentacle underneath it. The Nine of Earth. Okay, very nice. All right, so I feel that some of you here are very inspired to take action. The Three of Earth is going for it. You all of a sudden have a burst of energy to invest into yourself with the Nine of Earth. So it's like you're fully focused on financial independence or freedom, or a change in direction that's going to set yourself free, where you can look after yourself in some kind of way. And I feel that you're embarking on a new adventure or direction. All of a sudden there's like a shift in energy. And I feel that you have this internal knowing, the Oracle's gift. I feel that you just have this knowing of what direction to take, and you're going for it. You're just like, that's it. I'm going for this. I'm going to make it happen. The Six of Fire is your challenge. So with this, you are met with some kind of challenge of, what are people going to think? Or maybe things won't work, or maybe I'm going to have to deal with difficulties, or maybe I'm going to have to deal with setbacks. So there could be a little bit of the apprehension. The Moon is your outcome. So there are some fears, and this is a very natural course of events here. When we are embarking into a new adventure, when we are chasing our dreams, when we are becoming more of who we are, when we are opening up to life adventures, we're naturally going to be met with fear, and the Moon card is going to show up because it is a layer within ourselves and within our psyche that says, whoa, where are you going? Or maybe we can't have all of this, or maybe there's going to be something bad that will happen, or maybe we don't know where we're actually really going. So it shows up, as the illusions that come from the unconscious self. So that's a very common situation and cycle. So let's go under the Oracle's gift for Virgo. Five of Pentacles. You know, I was kind of picking up on the Five of Pentacles vibe for some reason. The Five of Cups. Okay, and the Three of Fire, Nine of Pentacles for Virgo. You have the Ten of Cups. See, I was going to say the 10. I started saying the 10, didn't I? Four of Pentacles again. And the Ace of Fire. Empress, the bottom of the deck. Okay, so under the Oracle's gift, you have, this is, I feel some of you have gone through a loss, a disappointment, something that happened in the past with the Five of Cups. These two fives here are all about perception. The two fives here teach us that, well, there's always an opportunity through a challenge. The Five of Cups teaches us they're both about perception. They're both about looking for the gold within the shadow, or the hidden gem within the challenge. So looking for the opportunity, and moving from the past into the future, right? So without dwelling on the past or getting stuck in what isn't working, or a regret or a disappointment. But I feel that this here, if you were stuck in a moment of regret or a setback or frustration, it taught you to connect more with yourself. I feel that it has given you an ability to somehow tune in more with yourself, which is really a beautiful gift. That is the gem. That is that gold within that shadow, or gold within the challenging moment. And so this has taught you something valuable, and it has been to reconnect with your gifts, your inner talents, your intuition. The Seven of Fire is, I feel this is overcoming some challenges with confidence, of worrying about what other people are going to think. Again, if you are a seer, if you're a teacher, if you're a healer, if you're a guide of some kind of spiritual wisdom, or you have the natural intuitive gift, I feel that this is somehow pushing you to move yourself out of the fear or worry into your own voice or your own sense of self, to rise above maybe people who would challenge you or who would confront you, or maybe not confront, it doesn't have to be necessarily confrontation, but this is something about rising above it. So it kind of goes back to that earlier message here of getting affected by other people's stuff, learning to rise above it and carve your own path, the Nine of Pentacles, based on what you are desiring, based on your fire, that passion within. So your current energy here under the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Fire, you have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Fire. There is a very nice emotional balance here. I do feel that if you are making a move towards a direction that you feel called, based on all of a sudden like a knowing, all of a sudden you just go for it and you make it happen, there's going to be a really nice balance with this. I feel that there's a nice outcome with this. It could have something to do with family. It could have something to do with all of a sudden you're feeling more empowered and things just feel more balanced. It could even be reflective of relationships. Like I said, the Four of Pentacles, there's part of you that you could be holding on to finances very tightly, which is okay. Just also with this one, there's a little bit of a word of caution. Just watch the energy with that. When we let go of the pressure or holding on to finances, there's a bit more flow and abundance being able to create and circulate in our lives. You have the Ace of Fire here also, so there's passion. There's a lot of fire here coming through. So you're ready to make a move. I love this. You are in a very creative place. Empress is a very abundant energy, so you could be opening up to creating abundance. We are in Taurus season as well, and the Empress is part Taurus, part Libra energy, the Venus energy there. So you could be in a very nurturing, very creative experience right now, and a lot of passion. And even if you have a relationship around you, I feel that it could be like, if there could be, these two cards slid out. So nurturing the growth, and there's love, there is love of some kind, even if it is within your heart or with what you love to do. If there's not a relationship, I feel there is a lot of passion there. I feel it's more the passion of your future. I feel for some of you, it's the passion of your direction of what you feel called to do. I feel that there's an extra boost of energy there for you. Okay, so let's go into the Six of Fire with Virgo. This is your challenge, the Ace of Pentacles. And let's go into your guidance. Okay. Okay. So you have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot as your challenge. Okay, some of you just it's a simple thing. I feel that you are embarking in a direction, but then there may be part of you questioning it. You might be questioning, do I want to do this? Am I ready for it? What if, the fears come in? As I mentioned, this is a very natural occurrence within our, like the doubt sets in, the worry sets in. Can I make this happen? Can I overcome challenges? The what ifs, maybe a lack of trust in the process or with the universe. The Chariot does have an element of that. Cancerian energy here. And for some of you, it may be to do with people. I don't know. It's kind of a weird message here. Maybe in the past you had some situations of working maybe with people who were really challenging, or you were up against dead ends, or things not working, or people saying no, or opportunities not working out the way you were hoping, and maybe even dealing with people who were not really great to work with. And if it was almost a reoccurring pattern, there may be apprehension of continuing on that path or on a path, which could be preventing you from moving forward in some kind of way. And it could be very internal because you do have a new opportunity here. And I feel that there is fire to make it happen, but there could be on the inner self. I feel that there could be a little bit of apprehension or second guessing or something. The Emperor is your guidance. Now, this is the masculine energy. It's saying to make it happen, to just go after, I remember having a conversation with someone who became a very successful spiritual leader, and his advice was basically, it's a numbers game. He said, what you have to do is create a list of what you want, of people you have to talk to, of getting yourself out there, getting the exposure, and it's simply a numbers game. And here I was getting so, I would make 5 or 6 contacts, I wouldn't hear back, and then I would stop because I'd feel like I was basically rejected, or things weren't working the way I was hoping. So it basically is saying like, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Or maybe if it's not applying to you, it's basically saying, just do it, rather than overthinking or falling into doubt or worry or fear. For myself, it was the fear of rejection, which was becoming triggered. So I just ended up stopping. I stopped doing what I was doing or should have done, and found something else to do. So it is really saying just to have a strategy, have a plan, and keep going, keep trying, keep pursuing. Be the Emperor. It's the masculine archetype of structure, of progress, of assertion, it's like aggression, but it doesn't have to be aggressive in a dominating way, but it is to make change happen, to invest in yourself, and just build it into reality. So you have your Six of Cups also at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. I mean, maybe it's to say something around maybe reconnecting with someone. The Six of Cups, the Two of Water. This could be a sibling. It could be a very special relationship with you. It could be love. It could be a soulmate, someone very near and dear to you. The King of Fire. This is your guidance. So I'm feeling that it's something around making a move towards either healing a relationship, making amends. I mean, it could even be child self, reconnecting with the softer side or the more authentic side of yourself, and which could bring in a bit more empowerment within. So even if you are stepping into the Emperor role, it could be saying, in order to align more with your authentic self and more with your child self. And children play, they don't see things. They're not so as damaged as adults can be. So children just go for it. They don't think twice. They play, they have fun, they're free, they're so open to life. And I feel that maybe there's something there, just a shift of energy, or to reconnect with that child self of yours in some kind of way. So let's go into the moon for Virgo. This is your outcome. I have a 6 of fire again, or no, it's 5 of fire. 9 of cups. Hi. And 6 of swords. Okay, death as your outcome with the magician. All right, so we have here the moon card as your outcome with the 5 of wands, 9 of cups, and 6 of swords. Yeah, there's going to be a big shift here. I feel that you're definitely moving on from something. I feel that you have a great deal of contentment around your path moving forward. That's for sure. There's a lot of contentment dealing with letting go of the past, not giving your energy maybe to certain people or to certain situations, and moving on. I feel that this is the main message here. There may be fear about leaving it, or there may be fear or uncertainty or lack of clarity around where you're moving to, or the process, or the certain situation. It's a kind of like a very abstract, nebulous sort of experience or phase, I would say. But you're certainly moving on from something where you had been pulled in many different directions, or maybe even conflict created, or in an environment that you weren't really happy within. But now you're moving towards more contentment. I feel that you're very conscious and aware of this. I feel that you're working your way maybe even out of a situation, which is going to bring you death, transformation, and the beginning of a new with magician. So it's allowing for you to let go. It's allowing for you to purge and make create a new cycle, a new life, a new experience. So getting really clear with your future and where you want to go with it. Okay, so let's go into the animal oracle for Virgo. Ooh, the lizard spirit, number 38. Dream the world into being. Yeah, so that's going to be the magician. It is Ace of Cups is underneath it. I just thought you'd like to know. So it is your heart opening, following your heart. Yeah, very creative energy. There could be new relationship on the horizon as well for some of you. Dream the world into being, number 38. So it is dreaming, allowing our dreams to be part of our reality, allowing our reality to shift into our dreams, what we are dreaming. So I do feel that you are on course for that. I feel that you've already set it in motion in some kind of way, truthfully. All right there, Virgo, I'm wishing you all the best at this time, beyond, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care.